A long time ago, there were a group of legendary heroes, selfless, brave, and chaste. They were renowned as heroes of light and virtue. These are not those heroes.
Yes, my queen.
How's that for a weird one?
Reminds me of the Hivers.
Yes, my
Yes, my queen.
No.
Ship design ready for construction.
long time ago, they were a group of legendary heroes. Selfless, brave, and chaste. They were renowned as heroes of light and virtue. These are not those heroes. Molochs, the barbarian, Gleobrin, the cleric, Rose, the harlot, thief, driven by a lust for gold, hunger for adventure, incredible peer pressure. These heroes explore everything from the highest peaks to the darkest dungeons.
That hurt.
Yeah, kind of. I almost couldn't get through it doing the Arnold thing.
Yes. I call that good. I have something out of this. This is 22 minutes of me saying the same line 50 times. I think it's done. I'll call it Gayness Throughout Time, Part 2, the sequel.
Electric Boogaloo. Now actually check it. So if it screws up in your rage, I can get it on film.
You about ready to immortalize it?
Rage cam is go.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, it works. Or new. See, by using a shitty program like Vista Sound Recorder, the blue snowball microphone works flawlessly. However, it's recorded in a horrible WMA format. But yeah, I'm just upset because Sony Acid won't work with my blue snowball microphone. Or any microphone, that matter, because Vista's full of fail. Lots and lots of fail. Oh well.
There's always Windows 7.
We're behind schedule, but we hired yet another sprite artist. He's doing our Skeleton Warrior, so that's going to be done. I have like a sketch of her if you want to see him. He's from Siegfried and Rohan's little treasure room. He's a bad boy. Daddy.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah. So, helps to know the Necronomicon. You can do a lot. I'm tired. It's 3:51 a.m. Danielle's over here working most of the time, and Mike's been working. Tomorrow she's coming over and she can probably finish the background. It's so close to being done, and then we'll have stage 1 almost done because John already knows he's already been doing a lot of preemptive work in preparation for it. So once we have that new background, we're gonna slam together stage 1, get the AI finished for the boss, and all that fun stuff. And we get Skeleton Warriors. We're going to do the AI for the Skeleton Warriors. And the Skeleton Warriors AI is almost identical to that of the Orcs. So the idea is the Orc guy is taking his sweet time, but he's doing a really good job, so we're not going to complain. His artwork's great. It's just taking a while. So when he finishes the Orcs...
Perfection takes time, man.
I know. So when it gets done with the orcs, then we're going to have fun time, because we just clone the AI we use for the skeleton warriors, change it a bit. The orcs do a little bit more than skeleton warriors, but the skeleton warriors are kind of infinitely respawning until they die. It's complicated. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're working on. So we're not
slacking. You explain what's up on the board right now, since we missed that before.
What?
The orc bros.
Oh God! You really want me to do this? John's better at it. Well, except you'd ramble on about technical aspects.
Just quickly explain and be like, what this means this, and this is the diagram we used to visualize this.
Well, okay, this is the Kobold AI diagram.
Yeah, we saw that already.
Yeah. This over here is a circle system. We were arguing about what we wanted to do for the AI when it spots human and how it responds to it, and basically what we ended up with was going the simple route for the first game, because the first game's so short and the AI isn't really that complicated. So instead of having every enemy group have its own circle, I guess you would call it an aggro circle, but it's not really an aggro circle because it's a little different. We have this outer perimeter that's anything that's within that outer perimeter can get pulled into the inner perimeter. The inner perimeter is around each individual character, and if the outer perimeters overlap, then they can pull in. But basically, the idea is each character can only allow a certain number of itself into the inner circle. So what we end up having with Orc Bros is they will stand on the outside and cheer on his friends, going woo while they're fighting. So they only send in each other like 2 at a time. You have a maximum, like a range between 1 to 3 they send in, or like to 4 or whatever. And so there's like 6 of them around here. Only 3 of them will be taking the player at once, so the player actually has a chance at fighting rather than just getting raped on all sides. Or like 2. But if there's 2 characters closely together, their outer circles become bigger and it merges, and their inner circle merges. And so then all of a sudden they're getting like 8 of them in there. If they're like pulling in 4 apiece, that means they both have to deal with 8 that are randomly assigned. So like 7 of them could jump rape this guy, while 1 of them is only dealing with this one, but then his friend could go and help him, that kind of thing. This is what we're looking at currently. So essentially,
all the text there in the corner.
Yeah. So we have inner ring, outer ring. Each is a list. Enemies will add themselves to outer and wait to be called up. And like I said, they're getting called up into the inner, and that's pretty much how the Orc AI will work. Skeleton AI is the same way, except it doesn't have the woo woo woo. It's just kind of it's kind of like a weird hybrid of this versus Spawn. And when they're not called up, they're actually disassembled on the ground, dead, and then they just respawn because it's a timing mechanism that actually is a skeleton battle. It's not actually, you can't really kill them. It's just they keep fighting you and resurrecting.
They're like the skull turtles and stuff in Mario Bros.
Yeah, exactly. The skull turtles in Mario Brothers. You just keep killing them so you have more time to pick up treasure before the actual boss battle begins.